Hey guys, what's going on today? BOJoeKO here, and I am back in NHL 15 for you guys today to do a little update on the 1.04 entire update for NHL 15, which include the likes of the online team play finally getting to the game, the GM mode rookie draft, which I will talk about in a future video, the new presentation, gameplay improvements, Hockey Ultimate Team, one thing would be a pro, and basically that's everything. But for this video, we're going to focus on all the new improvements that were made in HUT, as well as some of the new stuff that was added into the game. So let's get started by talking over the things that were fixed in Hockey Ultimate Team, which happened to be fix the rare crash issue that can occur when sending one auction item to your collection. So I believe that it was that whenever you did win a bid on the market, there actually was a problem where if you wanted to send the actual player to your collection, it would back you out of the game and all the way back to the main menu. So apparently they fixed that. Fixed hang during matchmaking, search, and versus. Not entirely really sure what that is, what hang means, or anything along those lines, but they did fix that. Users will now be able to change auction prices faster, which I think is a huge thing. So if you guys go to your ended auctions here, now you actually can swap between two different, I guess, little sections you can go to. So it actually will show your expired unsold items, which you can go there, and you could also hit the right trigger or the left trigger to go and search up all the other previous cards that you have sold on the market, which I actually think is cool. I still think it's kind of weird that they don't eliminate all your past auctions to some certain extent, but I guess it's just as a good reference point to see like how you've sold players in the past if you want to just relist them for that price or whatever. But as you guys can see here, I have an expired item, StuGetsuHD, which I am going to relist right now, and I'll show you guys how quickly it is to put up a player again. So remember, if you wanted to put up a player, say StuGetsuHD was worth $1 million, it would take you almost a half an hour to do so. So let's see how quickly it takes us to get to 1 million pucks this time. And as you guys can see, look at that. Look at that speed. Look at that speed, and pretty much under 15 seconds, you can get to 1 million pucks on the starting price. Now, apparently there was a issue that you could set your starting price up to like 2 billion pucks or coins, but I believe they have fixed that. But as you guys can see, you can get to a million coins in less than about 15 or 30 seconds. It's pretty easy, and it's just really much more convenient now to list up your prices. It's going to be a lot more easy for people to put up high price cards instead of just sitting on a screen for a couple long minutes. It takes you less than probably a minute or so to do it, and it's as simple as that, and you can list up your cards now, which is cool. And like I said, your unexpired item sold will also be blank if you have nothing that has expired up to that point. So I think that's cool, and that's not only for listing prices for cards that you have of your own, it also works for looking on the market too. The prices, searches, also, once again, will increase in value, so it's much easier to look for those high value players. Again, I think it only goes up to a certain extent for the buy now maximum, I believe. I will double check that. Yeah, it only goes up to 100,000 pucks for a buy now maximum, though, so that's kind of unfortunate there, but still, it's a lot more convenient to place up those cards. Now, we'll also do users that lost connection from their opponents are returned to HUT. So whenever you would get a rage quit in Hockey Ultimate Team, if you were on the winning side of that, you would win the game, obviously, but then you'd be automatically transferred to the beginning of the main menu, which was pretty weird. They did fix that issue. I'm not sure if they fixed the issue yet, though, with the tired goaltenders, though, after that certain thing. So we'll have to go. I'm pretty interested to see if they have fixed that. And also, if we go to the NHL collections here, as you guys do remember, they have added a free agency list to the NHL collection. So there are now 235 new items added to the game via free agents. So any player that was on the free agency list, I believe, starting or is currently on the free agency list in the current NHL, you now can find them in these packs, and they were added at the time of the, I guess, after that huge player pack came out. So now you can expect to find apparently maybe gold, non-rare gold, maybe in silvers and bronze packs, free agency players with the NHL logo behind them. So that's kind of new as well. And also, I believe that when you start up a game in HUT, that it no longer shows the records of each of the teams that you will be playing against. So it won't show your record, and it also won't show your opponent's record, which definitely will cut down on people backing out at the beginning of the game. So that is basically it for the new Hockey Ultimate Team updates in the 1.04 patch. Let me know how you guys like this new patch, if you think it if the game is a lot more smoother for HUT. I think it is, especially with the auction prices, because that's basically what I am on most of the time. And I actually think it's pretty cool that I can list up the players a ton faster now. It saves me a bunch of time. And I think it's actually pretty good. I'll have to go test out gameplay for you guys, because apparently there was another tuner as well. There are some gameplay improvements, which I will talk about. Actually, no, I'll talk about them right now. Improved penalty logic for goalie interference calls. Improved goalie decision-making when playing the puck outside of the crease. Pass assist sliders have been tuned so that now they have the desired effect depending on the user setting. Fixed issue where strategy overlay would show when user strategy adjustment slider is turned up, and fix the rare issue where players would enter an unusual animation state after being body checked during a poke check. So those are the new gameplay issues. I'll talk about some of the other issues a little later when we maybe do online team play, as well as the GM mode rookie draft, which we will do when we continue our GM mode, because it does carry over to previously saved games. So that is what the update is in HUT. Let me know what you guys think of it, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.